That's right, I'm the 3-time Super Sunday Red Stip Blitz Orb champion. After I uppercutted Valley Fly in his vagina for the 3rd time, he went home and cried to his little mommy, and now I need a new challenger. Bring it, little boy. All with the fucking dope. I be ballin' like a
Gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
Alright gamers, keep on gaming because gamers are cool.
OMG.
It's so powerful it can turn off the sun.
I'm coming. Hold on. What do I want to do? Here we go.
Yeah. Rework the squad that's ready to fight. Ages came as no Thunderbolts drop, but they ain't the squad. Ghosts and Tasky, Victoria, odd. Yeah, we voted, but the time was rough. I saw the movie, we'd call their bluff. In the red GUS got the lore. They're the core, we can't ignore. Don't need a redo, just make it right. We want the squad that's ready to fight. So the trailer bought yo, slide slap. Tasky and Ghosts in the war zone trap. Red Guardian flexing, get a little with style. Winter Soldier looking cold and foul, but in game drop, nah, it ain't that. Victoria hand, who greenlit that? Songbird fly, Hyperion 2. This ain't Thunderbolts, this is Beta Crew. Thunderbolts drop, but they ain't the squad. Ghosts and Tasky, Victoria, odd. Yeah, we voted, but the time was rough. If we saw the movie, we'd call their bluff. You're in the red GUS, got the lore. They're the core, we can't ignore. Don't need a redo, just make it right. Rework the squad that's ready to fight. We picked these names from a poll, no shame, but that's before we saw the game. If the movie dropped first, that vote would flip. Taskmaster lead, nah, hard skip. He died in the intro, blink and he's toast. Now he's the leader, that's wild at most. Marvel HQ's plans, well, yeah, they don't divulge. That's why you gotta do Tasky and the yellow bulge. Yellow's bench, red G's tech. US agent sitting in a power check. They've got the ties, they've got the rep, but they're locked in limbo. What y'all expect? Thunderbolts drop, but they ain't the squad. Ghosts and Tasky, Victoria, odd. Yeah, we voted, but the time was rough. If we saw the movie, we'd have called their bluff. Yelena red GUS got the lore. They're the core, we can't ignore. Don't need a redo, just make it right. Rework the squad that's ready to fight. Thunderbolts drop, but they ain't the squad. Ghosts and Tasky, Victoria, odd. Yeah, we voted, but the time was rough. If we saw the movie, we'd have called their bluff. Yelena red GUS got the lore. They're the core, we can't ignore. Don't need a redo, just make it right. Rework the squad that's ready to fight.
All right. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I gotta get some more monsters.
With Crocs, got my toes in the breeze. Socks with Crocs, that's the vibe. Comfy drip when I go outside. Judge all you want, I ain't gonna stop. I'm cozy with it, yeah, let it pop.
All right, let's do it.
I rock, walk in the room, all eyes on me. Crocs on my feet like a VIP. Socks
The pass, maybe nobody's getting cut from a curse. But to get the benefit of the kits, socks with Crocs. It's possible nobody's getting cut. Croc with socks. All right, I get hello. We are streaming. We are kicking it today. It's a Friday. I'm gonna play both accounts and get that done. Take a look at the blog post. The blog post I don't think will be posted for another hour. We got an advanced copy of it that I already posted. I think I want to play around with that Google VEO. Yeah. I want to see if I can make a maybe a new DJ set. I don't know.
So if you see me stepping, don't be shocked. It's just your boy in socks and
Check this one out. Minimum compensation for what? Barely. You get it for the 2 runs mostly, and then you get a little bit for the 3rd time.
Never gonna get Professor X.
Pretty Ricky, what's going on for 39 months? Yeah. I thought he was talking about something else, though. All right, we're finishing this. I feel like yeah, I can look. I'm gonna run Odin and Mephisto on offense and see how it goes. I'm using Juicy's defense. I gotta buy an offer for $30 for this Odin event. Right, I did this wrong. I just don't want to play this ever again. I want to get my lane done now and not get a ping at 5 in the morning. Okay, we're done. Yeah, I want to get into this Google VEO3 or whatever it's called. I don't know what I want. I kind of do. I want to see if I can remake my stage thing. I want to get as much as I can with the least amount of money. I'm about min-maxing, and if I can spend $30 and get a 1 diamond Odin or something, I'll do that. Move closer to getting Professor X done. It's on Reddit. Oh, right here. I'll give you. I got it right here. There's an entire video about it. Free 100K Intel and power cores. There you go. Hello, Big Spartan. SVN M Wong. There you go. It's in that video there. It just came out. Thank you, Big Spartan. We'll look at that here in a bit too. Come on! Go! Go! I see. I did it a couple times. Holy shit. What is going on with this? You can do it, Marvel Strike Force. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I believe in you, Marvel Strike Force. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. I know you got it in you. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boop. All right. You can do it. You can sim. You can play the game by yourself. Good, 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 Marvel Strike Force. YouTube hates it when you stream long form content on medium form content. So I no longer stream it on the main channel. Unless it's something important. Streaming for Sammy, I'm not familiar with you, but thank you for the raid. 90 people is a pretty big stream, though. Well, we don't know. We don't know, Merc from the South. We do not know. Beard, ain't gonna fly. Alright, I don't really care. Vigilante. Holy moly, what is going on with the game right now? Is everybody else having these problems, or is it just me? Like, it is super laggy. It won't load. Or is it just me? Tell me it's just me and I'll restart it. Holy shit! All right, well, we'll close this out. I'm not even able to sim raids. All right, I'll restart it. Maybe it's a LD player issue, because LD player can be shit sometimes.
Hey yo, it's Dorky Dad on the mic. Let me make this clear. Mobile complainer, AI faker. You ain't got no career. You out here pressing buttons trying to spit a verse, but your rhymes sound fake. Man, they couldn't get worse. Auto-tune trash, call it AI despair.
Yes. Yes. The offer that we're going to be looking into is this one right here. You can go. My socks with Crocs today are the best. I got to show you how exquisite they are. I've got this one right here set up with Marvel. So we got a Captain America, old school Captain America right there. We've got a little Hulk. We've got Green Lantern. He's keying out. We got Groot. I mean, this one here, I've got Star Wars. So I got a Yoda, I got a Chewbacca, I got an R2-D2, and then I've got a Stormtrooper. Not Green Goblin, I'm sorry. Green Goblin. Or maybe it was Hobgoblin, I'm not sure.
Yo, Matt, that's cute. Now, power ain't free.
Is it working?
Grind and balance? Nah, we left that behind. Free to play, that's fun to say.
I don't even know it's working.
Profit in a fair way. We build the hype, then time to drop. And if you ain't spending, enjoy the shop. Cash over balance, that's the law. Turn your roster into revenue raw. Complain all you want, we don't flinch. Every old patch got a cash grab clinch. Look,
I don't know. They
flow,
didn't.
that's by design.
I was on a call today, but it was not that type of person. Is this working? See if it's working. Woo! It's working. Now we didn't talk about that, so I don't know. Hey, I say tomato, you say tomato.
Did you bring that cash? OP ain't broken, it's profit unlocked. A beautiful scam wrapped in digital stock. So cry on Reddit while we swim in bucks. We drop no fixes, just skins for cucks.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anything about that. About the Odin leaderboards. Anonymous coming through. Counting corner thing? No. What is a counting corner thing? Sounds super interesting. Tell me more. I'm down to 7 characters, which is taking forever. But we're going to try to rectify that with a little spending today. Where am I currently ranked? Probably 300 or 400. I had a bad week. 400, yeah. Probably gonna tank until I get Professor X. Feel like I get matched up against 2 Professor X players every CC round so far. Oh, for the end, I don't know. I'll look here in a second. All right, let's go on the website. Oh, let's spend that money. Spend that cash. I get a boner when I spend money on Marvel Strike Force. Ooh-wee! It really does it for me. It's this one right here, right? I haven't collected all the Thunderbolt orbs, no. Bro. All right, I'll check that out too. How much do the Thunderbolt orbs cost? That's gonna cost you $100.
fill my sash. So here's to Battle World, all glitter, no gold. A mode they hype, but it's already old. I cleaned my way through, no sweat, no frill.
I'm not gonna do the CC today. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not participating in that. I'm not doing that.
Rewards so low, they barely fit the bill. Flick auto and Joe, 'cause I don't need to shine. In Battle World, I just sit back and sigh. Thanks for a mode, I don't have to play. I'll auto it down, save my effort for the day. Battle World's done, it's barely a game. Guess I'll log out and forget its name.
I don't know yet. I do not know yet. I'm willing to spend. I'm trying to delay the spending as much as possible, though. Let me, I'm gonna go through my dailies and stuff like that, and I'm gonna probably assess it. I'm gonna try to assess what's really going on, what's gonna be worth it to me. I has not put a lot of consideration into that yet, which it probably does merit consideration. And how are you doing today, Juicy? I did use your defense. Oh, yeah, I know, right? I know, right? I kind of don't sometimes. I hear ya. I don't know. I just sometimes, like, I get it, but I don't think this is the right event to put money into. I think this one's I think there's some where you get a lot of, you know, you spend 20 bucks and you get a lot. I don't know that this one is that. Yeah, I might have to spend $100. I am willing to spend, but I just don't. I'm not gonna spend like a crazy person. Mine.
Yeah. I step out clean, no shame in my walk. Comfy on my feet, let the haters talk. Slides? Nah, boots, nah. I'm rocking them Crocs with the socks like a boss, bruh. Cushion on lock, I don't care what's hot. Looking, but I
All right.
ain't getting caught. You rock Yeezys, I rock Ease. Socks with Crocs, got my toes in the breeze. Socks with Crocs.
What are you doing?
Comfy drip when I go outside. Judge all you want, I ain't gonna stop. I'm cozy with
Hey.
yeah, let it pop.
You want to be pet? Katie Cat wants some attention from me.
I walk in the room, all eyes on me. Crocs on my feet like a VIP. Socks pulled high, looking real loud. Mom said I look nice and I made her proud. I got holes in my shoes and love in my heart.
Well, diamonds on Odin is why people got boners right now for spending.
Can you rock foam with the dad bod flex? Socks with Crocs, feeling elite. Neck comfy, drip from my head to my feet. Yeah, I look goofy, but I'm walking tall. Fashion police, I'm evading them all. Slide through Target, grabbing some snacks. Struts
Have you published it yet? I'm gonna do. I was gonna get into that today, actually, Ceci. That was my plan, is to get into that. One diamond Odin probably is fine for me. That's exactly what it is, another enemy. So, like, if the free-to-play player's up here and the Mega Krakens are right here, and I can get here by spending 30 bucks, cool. If to go to the top, I have to spend thousands, but to get right here, I have to spend like 100 bucks, where I'm going to get triple the rewards as everybody that's not spending. I'm okay with that. It's all about value. But in general, I don't really like these auction things. And I may just say, fuck it, I don't really want to be a part of this. I just don't, I don't see a lot of value in the auctions. And what cured me of that was the Dormammu diamonds or Dormammu red stars, some dumb shit a million years ago. And I was like, you know, I don't give a fuck about these auctions. If I can spend like $10 or $20 and get triple the rewards of a free-to-play player, cool. Like, there definitely is a big bump in their payout for someone that's willing to spend something. Am I willing to be competitive at the top level? No, just not. Can't do it. Yeah, more expensive hobby. Yeah, I know, right? There definitely are more expensive hobbies than this. I mean, I know it's a trap to think of Marvel Strike Force like a hobby, but that's, I hate to say it, that's the only way I can justify any of the spending here. Otherwise, it's pretty insane. For me, anyways. I suppose there's worse things I could spend money on, but whatever. I enjoy it. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Aw. Yeah, I know, right? So like, this is why I like my Croc habit. I just ordered my 4th pair of Crocs, and I ordered my 3rd package of little plug-on things. And I think I'm probably about $150 total into this so far. Oh boy, expensive hobbies, my guy. You gotta stop when you, sometimes you just have to admit you have a problem and back off. Yeah, but how many cores did they spend? Oh, just the cores counted? The cores don't count for a lot, though. How many cores did they really spend? 300 cores? 400 cores? How many points is that, really? I'm not sure. Is that a meaningful amount of points? 400 cores in this event? If it is, that's fine, but I don't think it is. 1 point per core? Yeah, I'm not sure. People that spend thousands of cores? All right. Well, make a Reddit post about it. I'll forward the Reddit post to the developers. Or if there's probably already a Reddit post about it. Just give me the link to it. Right now, I've been buying Star Wars and Marvel things. I've bought one Star Wars and 2 Marvel so far. $12,000 cores average from the store refreshes. What, I mean, where did that number come from? Oh, Dorky made a video about it? All right, I'll check it out. Well, if Dorky made a video about it, then the developer saw it already. I gotta get through him right here. Maybe. Let's try it. Yeah, then Carnage can kill him, right? No, it sounds reasonable. All right. Well, if Dorky made a video about it, I'll watch the video. But it doesn't. I don't have to do it. I don't have to contact the developers or anything like that if Dorky already made the video. And I'll take a look at Dorky's video and see. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday, so I missed all of this. Because I went to the chiropractor instead, so I missed all of this shenanigans, scopal nuts, scopal necks, screwing up the game. I missed it all yesterday. No, it does not feel better. I went to the chiropractor twice this week, and I made straight up, it does not feel better. I switched chairs too. I'm on a different chair today. Yeah, I just was not having it yesterday. I went to the chiropractor. I did not feel better, so I didn't stream. Oh, no, that was not planned. Steven did it. I don't know, it's just weird. Yeah, because you could buy the last character, right? Like a hood and get a jump on it. I'm curious, do people have that much intel saved up anyways? That kind of is interesting to me. Wow. No, I went to a chiropractor. I don't know if that's a doctor, but I did go to a chiropractor. Suppose that is a doctor. Yeah, I mean, I saw somebody with 50 shards, but like, how much intel do people have saved up? I don't understand. And if intel, how much intel is that? I guess is my question. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think they're a medical doctor at all. All he's gonna do is tell me I stream too much. what, lie on my back for a week? I'm not gonna do that. Newer massage, 250 yen cal per character. Interesting. That's not as much as I thought it was. How many times would you have to refresh it to do that, though? I don't have time to go to a doctor. I've had these back problems for a long time, and I've consulted a numerous amount of doctors and chiropractors. Generally, going to the chiropractor once or twice and sleeping, it magically goes away. That way for 15 years. So when I got in a car accident 3 years ago, 3 years ago, we went to a doctor and a chiropractor like 19 times. They didn't do shit. Cortisone shots, going to the chiropractor once a day for 3 months was not that effective. It was a big waste of time, frankly, and the insurance company's money, actually. The services were free to me and I didn't see value in them. Let me put it to you that way. When something is free and I don't even see the value, it cost me nothing and I didn't even want to go anymore because they weren't doing anything. That's how bad it was. If it was such a shitty experience when it was free, why would I spend money to do that? All right. Wait. Can I trick this? Battle in Crucible? Can I trick this? This doesn't seem right. Oh, this is weekly. No, I can't trick this. Wait. Resets in 3 days. Okay, so we can't trick it. All right, fine. Yeah, I probably would get more benefit from stretching, yoga, or even like a massage than... I mean, what the doctors are just going to give you pain meds and cortisone shots, and that's last time they did an MRI, and they like, oh, we're going to give you pain meds, and I was like, I can't take pain meds. I mean, I'm willing, and if it gets bad, what I probably should start doing is cycling between acetaminophen and ibuprofen. That's probably, I mean, I haven't taken any pain meds today. Probably what I should start doing is like going back and forth between the two. Preferably male. Probably need to go to one of those places like Massage Envy or something. Ceci, do you have an example of the video, by the way? Actually, I want to check Ceci's sound video. What the hell is this shit?
Welcome to the bug bracket test service live. No overpower, just static. 8 streamers dropped in, 1 dorky dropped out. Twitch chat, place your bets, let the salt pour out. Valley said, let's go smash it, but chat did that. Crowdsource king with a diamond stat. Twitch calls plays, he nods like a bot. Remove the chat, and he's losing the plot. Spreadsheet close, he's reaching for fate, but Twitch made the win, he just press away. Just zooming, no time to think. Quick click ninja, gone in a blink. Full clear done while you still low. Move so fast, he breaking the code. Mind like calm, hands like speed. This monk gon' feast while y'all just bleed. They should deep in that theory mode. Stacking teams like secret code. Talk too long, timer gone. Team gets wrecked, prep was wrong. Think too hard, misplaced hex. Now he's crying in dev DMs and texts. Zero cool joking, gameplay whack. Lost on load like a crucible hack. Meme team strong, W's rare. Even ACCURSED said, bruh, don't dare. Streams on fire, drafts in smoke, and another L wrapped up in a joke. Came geared like a final boss. Dev said strip him, now he's at a loss. Max IRL, but nerfed in test. Whole damn tourney got him stressed from flex to wreck, no gear to show. Now he's cranking, cursed on scope of these.
I like it.
Mobo's whining, mid-turn lag. Takes his L's and starts to nag. Tweeting bugs while the squad gets rolled. Foreign profit with a heart gone cold. Talks real big, but the plays don't stick. Click and blame before clicking, click. Vendables high, missing all cues. Drafting with Cheetos in yesterday's news. Moves like molasses, plays all wrong. Blames the lag while he hits that bong. Ain't no cracking, just spaced out vibes. Forgot his turn, but still got likes. Mobile's whining mid to wine. Dorky's broke wheel took his pride. No test server, just Twitch
Dude,
outside.
I can't take
Hot sauce burn,
fentanyl.
no gear to flex. Sipping on cope and Twitch chats X. Spin that pain, chant that cry. Watch him roast while the big boys try.
This is great. This is great.
Test servers lit.
All right, let's put it on here.
Harder, free to play, don't get no stake. Call it regression? Nah, it's ascension. I'm climbing gear tiers while you beg for attention. Spreadsheet kings.
Yeah. Yo. Welcome to the bug bracket test service live. No overpower, just static. 8 streamers dropped in, 1 dorky dropped out. Twitch chat, place your bets, let the salt pour out. Valley said, let's go smash it, but chat did that. Crowdsource king with a diamond stat. Twitch calls plays, he nods like a bot. Remove the chat, and he's losing the plot. Spreadsheet close, he's reaching for fate, but Twitch made the win, he just press away. Just zooming, no time to think. Quick click ninja, gone in a blink. Full clear done while you still low. Move so fast, he breaking the code. Mind like calm, hands like speed. This monk gon' feast while y'all just bleed. They should deep in that theory mode. Stacking teams like secret code. Talk too long, timer gone. Team gets wrecked, prep was wrong. Think too hard, misplaced hex. Now he's crying in dev DMs and texts. Zero cool joking, gameplay whack. Lost on load like a crucible hack. Meme team strong, W's rare. Even ACCURSED said, bruh, don't dare. Streams on fire, drafts in smoke, and another L wrapped up in a joke. Came geared like a final boss. Dev said strip him, now he's at a loss. Max IRL, but nerfed in test. Whole damn tourney got him stressed from flex to wreck, no gear to show. Now he's cranking, cursed on scope of these flow. Mobo's whining, mid-turn lag. Takes his L's and starts to nag. Tweeting bugs while the squad gets rolled. Foreign profit with a heart gone cold. Talks real big, but the plays don't stick. Click and blame before clicking, click. Vendables high, missing all cues. Drafting with Cheetos in yesterday's news. Moves like molasses, plays all wrong. Blames the lag while he hits that bong. Ain't no cracking, just spaced out vibes. Forgot his turn, but still got likes. Mobile's whining mid to wine. Dorky's broke wheel took his pride. No test server, just Twitch outside. Hot sauce burn, no gear to flex. Sipping on cope and Twitch chats X. Spin that pain, chant that cry. Watch him roast while the big boys try.
That's great. I like it. All right, that got added to the rotation. I like it.
It's a buff for the crew. Free upgrades, max stars, brand new view. All
Oh no, did I lose my I lost my let's see if I restart it. The code's expired, so I will remove them if they're not working anymore. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they did. What the codes have expiration dates on it. Did Yelena work for you? I think Yelena might be the only working one right now. Did you try Yelena? That's the only one that I think that's actually working. I think Elena might be the only one that works. If it doesn't work, then I will yank it. All right, that works now. All right. Harder, harder, well, harder. All right, did we do everything on there is to do on this account right now? I think so. We played Arena. Oh, we got to play this garbage over and over again. Holy shit. Oof. I don't really like shooting Crucible because I don't get the results. If I know my opponent has played, I will. It's a hassle from making video point of view if I have to record the ending later or something. It's just not fun. And then I have to create a separate file, and then I can't upload it until it's all together. All of that. It just doesn't work for me. And I'm extremely giving my opponent an advantage if I do it in advance. An extreme advantage. Yeah. I've lost a number of Crucibles because they watched the stream and knew how it was going to play out. Which is cool once or twice, but yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, I know, right? So when you post Crucible, it's just you talking and screaming at yourself in an empty room? Yes. Yes, it is. It's very quite literally what I'm doing here right now. Although Kat will be here and she will get to hear it and she'll say, "Shut your mouth! Shut up!" No. Like when we were back in California, space was tight. We were living in a 800 square foot apartment and with paper thin walls, and so there wasn't a lot of ability for her to get away from me screaming. But it was also COVID, and what the fuck are we supposed to do? But now I actually can scream in peace without annoying Kat so much. I mean, I really have to yell for her to hear it. Domestic abuse. Let's see. Can't wait for Tour's Child to be trash or whale. Nah. We're doing like Charles Ildarian. Gamer. Last name Gamer. Oh, well, the nursery is going to be a million miles away from here. The Anti-Croc song? Yeah, we don't have that song here. We don't know about that song. I don't have it on the. I don't have it on the playlist. Is what he's saying. I didn't put that one on the playlist because that song's stupid. Yeah, Ducky is the working title right now. I refer to him as Ducky right now. I know, same with mine. I also am partial to certain types of songs. So like this song right here, I just like the beat and all of that. It appeals to me.
Yo, welcome to the bug bracket test service live. No overpower, just static. 8 streamers dropped in, 1 dorky dropped out. Twitch chat, place your bets, let the salt pour out. Valley said, let's go smash it, but chat did that. Crowdsource king with a diamond
Yeah,
stack.
if you're taking your AI songs seriously though, that's a problem too. I gotta get on that. I gotta get onto that VEO thing though. There you go. Although I do feel like it's fun to play around with. I do enjoy just like messing around with it. Oh, this is not good. How did he get taunt? All right, we're good. Yeah, I mean, I just have I like the flow.
Click and blame before click and click. Vendables high, missing all cues. Drafting with Cheetos in yesterday's news. Moves like molasses, plays all wrong. Blames the lag while he hits that bong. Ain't no cracking, just spaced out vibes. Forgot his turn, but still got likes. Mobile's whining mid to wine. Dorky's broke wheel took his pride. No test server, just Twitch outside. Hot sauce burn, no gear to flex. Sipping on cope and Twitch chats X. Spin that pain, chant that cry. Watch him roast while the big boys try.
Yeah, this is entirely my flow right here. I just love this type of stuff. This is like a trap beat almost.
Test servers lit, it's a buff for the crew. Free upgrades, max stars, brand new view. All boosted accounts, it's a win parade. Except
you know
for
what?
Dave, he already paid.
We asked him about that this morning. I don't think they're buffing Thunderbolts. I mean, I can't say for sure, but the feeling I got from the call is that Thunderbolts are kind of staying where they're at for now, anyways. I mean, they can always. We haven't seen like a real full cycle on it, so maybe I don't know. I just didn't get the feeling that they were looking into it even or considering it. Yeah, trap. The type of trap that I used to like listening to a lot was like Yellow Claw. I don't know if anybody remembers Yellow Claw. It's kind of not great, but you know, does anybody know what I'm talking about? Like, this is like 5, 6, 7 years ago. Yellow Claw, maybe like 8 years ago. They're nowhere near as good as Vigilante though. Yellow Wolf, yeah, I know Yellow Wolf. That's not my thing though. Yellow Wolf, I don't know, man. I know Meow Wolf. Meow Wolf is pretty cool. I've been there like, I've been to a wedding there. And Meow Wolf. I gotta say I've been there like 10 times. Maybe, yeah, at least 10 times. Pretty cool. I've been to a Mega Mart like 4 times. Yeah, they have weddings there. I've been to a wedding there before. TwitchCon had a party there. That was pretty cool too. RL Grime, yeah, I've seen RL Grime, and yeah, RL Grime was yeah, RL Grime like core. Yeah, I've seen RL Grime before. Yeah. Well, Yellow Claw. All right. We're gonna turn this off of YouTube. Ah, fuck YouTube. Ten years ago.
Hold me tight, read my lips, don't need a word to say.
10 years ago, holy shit.
Lay me down, blow my mind, let's take it all the way. Tell me will you love me tomorrow like you love me tonight. Oh, see we can worry about it tomorrow, just give me tonight. Love me till it hurts, make my body
It's a big game. Right here. These guys are from like Amsterdam or something like that.
You want that real love, no fake love, that hard love until it hurts. That straight fire, no fake fire, we can't stop until it hurts.
Yeah, it's Amsterdam.
I'ma do you right. I'ma hit it.
Anyways, that's Yellow Claw. Yellow Wolf is something else. So anyways, when I say trap, that's what I generally mean, is that they got a bunch of songs just like it. Netherlands, I don't know. It's that part of the world I've never been to and I don't really know very well. Yeah, we're not surviving this. We're probably resetting. Oh, there we go. Maybe not. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Hit monkey. Do your thing, chicken wig. Here we go. Take a turn. Another smelly city? I don't know about that. I've never been there, so I couldn't say. The blog is out in a video format if you want that. The blog is right here. Oh, really? All right. I did not know that. That's actually pretty helpful. Hey, we got through this with, I mean, I haven't killed Super Scroll yet. He's got a triple stun trauma though. Actually, I really enjoyed that Yellow Claw song. I didn't know that was 10 years ago though. Holy shit, I'm old as fuck. It's like old people music already. Remember that Skrillex guy? All the boomers listened to him. Bad music for 10 years ago? Oh. Nobody's gonna die. Please die. Skrillex? Yeah, I was a big Skrillex fan. I've seen Skrillex half a dozen times in concert, including with Diplo as Jack U. Yeah, he is pretty short. He chain smokes also. Yeah, Jack U was cool. And Sage took me to a Diplo set here in Las Vegas. That was pretty cool to see Diplo. But I've seen Skrillex at a pool party where it was like a couple hundred people. And he did a set. It was pretty cool. Yeah, Skrillex did Rumble recently. I don't know how long ago that was. Let's see if I can find. Rumble. Let's see. How long ago was this? 2003. So this was 2 years ago. It's a pretty good song.
Hear that rumble. Hear that rumble, yeah.
Run for them life. When I step into the jungle, say they wanna group up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. But when I come through, you know what I love to. I send shots for your team and leader. I make a witness decide to vacate. The war's getting sweet just like a Ribena. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
Hear that rumble.
And then he had another song, Supersonic. This song I like too. This is 3 years ago. Oh my God. Like, oh, I hate to make a reference. I don't want to make a drug reference. Nah, I'm going to leave it. But this song here, I feel was like inspired.
Information, making me question our relation to the nation, our religion, supersonic, my existence can't resist us. Clearly I find myself living inside a shelf. All of these pages can't help. Got all my introspect, mirrors they don't reflect.
Oh, I'm gonna get chills.
All the things that we do.
Oh man.
My existence. What's that? What's that? What's that?
Yeah, there's so much crazy distortion in that song. It's just really wild. Anyways. Doug Solo coming through. Happy Friday. But much harder stuff. I listened to like a lot of Subtronics, and he just got a residency at the Win, and I don't think I'm going to be able to see him. I mean, locals can generally get into those things for free, but they don't start until like 2 in the morning, and Cat's not going to want to go, so I don't think I'm going to be able to see it. Subtronics and Ray Volpe, as far as electronic music, that's what I've been listening to a lot lately. And then also, oh my God, I don't think anybody likes this though. Marshmello did a whole set with sudden death. That's pretty strange. I mean, I like it, but it's pretty out there. Subtronics is great. Yeah, I think Subtronics is pretty much all I listen to right now, mostly. He has a set at the Win. I just like, I don't want to go by myself, and I don't really want to go if Cat can't go. I don't know how to explain that. And I don't think I would want to go if Cat can't go. Like, I had tickets for Ray Volpe, and Cat got really sick, and so I just didn't go. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. I just generally don't go do stuff with myself. Plus, I don't want to be out at 2 in the morning at a nightclub or... Nah. Oh, really? I don't know. I'm pretty much only using the Electra Special to take away the buffs. I mean, if there's buffs, I'd rather just get a double tap and get a kill. Target somebody else, for fuck's sake! Anybody but punish, dubbed, anybody but... Fuck you, Kahore! Anybody else? Holy shit! Leave him alone! Uh-oh. Babe, are you home? Let's see if Cat's still home. If not, I'm gonna have to go answer the door. No, she's home. Okay. Yeah, the Corey's kind of sucks because it's RNG. I mean, if they just decide to hit your Daredevil like 6 times, there's not much you can do about it. Okay. Toxicator, I know what, I don't know what's that kind of style is. I only know about hard style. And what else do I know? I've been listening to that one. I don't know how to say his name because I'm a nerd. But he did like Majesty, and then he did that song with the Russians, the Russian girl. Apache? How do you Apache? I don't know how to say his name. And he's probably from Netherlands or somewhere back there. He didn't have taunt. And they stripped the taunt away and then they still hit him. Adeline coming through. Yeah, this is the part where you just like let it take like 9 turns, which I'm fine with. Apache? Apache? No, I don't know. It's not spelled that way. It's not, it's spelled like right here. It's with an S. I don't know how to say it. Electra's a lot easier? I did not know that. I think this is a banger right here. Yeah, this song is wild to me. Yeah, the Ubak. Okay, that's the song I'm talking about. There's 2 versions of it. There's the VIP and the other one. Yeah, so you know exactly what I'm talking about, Ubak. Yeah, I know that one. So one of Kat's best friends is, she's not from Russia, but she speaks Russian. She's from like Uzbekistan or something like that. And she was telling us what the lyrics actually were. We're like, oh shit, that's kind of raw. But yeah, the Ubak song is funny. There's 2 versions of it. Let's do the normal one. She said it's like, it means something like quick fuck, like a quick fuck. I don't even know. No, I think this guy is from the Netherlands. I don't think he has anything to do with American native at all. Yeah, Diane. The other one that I like is This one's real wild to me also. This one's weird. Giant ant word is really weird also.
Я никогда не была глупой, я никогда не буду счастливой. Грустная сука, да, это мой осознанный выбор. Я никогда
The
не
bass is super distorted in this. It's wild.
Грустная сука, да, это
It's all
мой
boom, boom,
осознанный
boom.
выбор. Здесь, когда видишь меня, подрываю твои убеждения. Больше твой день своим блеклым лицом не волнуют твои возмущения. Дикие псины боятся меня, я огня, это не совпадение. Сижу и блюю на твой мраморный пол, скаля зубы на день отражения. Перекрестись, когда видишь меня, подрываю твои убеждения. Больше твой день своим блеклым лицом не
Yeah, this is pretty dark.
Дикие псины боятся меня, я огня, это не совпадение. Сижу и блюю на твой мраморный пол, скаля зубы на день.
Yeah, I don't listen to the Diant word people. I heard that. Really horrible people in real life. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, that's some weird shit. I don't know. I listen to some weird music sometimes. But the song that I'm the most into right now, that I listen to a lot, let's see. Rez. And it's not that weird. This song is really weird. Is Puzzle Box by Subtronics. With Rez. I like that. Oh, I hit the wrong button. It gets really weird right here. This is kind of a fart song, yeah. How's it going, Sal? This is kind of a fart song. Kind of a fart song. Anyways, this stream's getting demonetized no matter what. Yeah, it's some seizure music. It's a girl. Rez is a girl. Yeah, Rez is a girl. Subtronics is the ones that have the residency here at the Wynn in Las Vegas.
Your punishment is death.
I know, right? Yeah, the whole stream's getting demonetized, so fuck me. Yeah, I know, right? But then the hard stuff is this is, I don't think people are gonna like this. I'll play it, but I don't think anybody's gonna like this. Marshmallow Sudden Death. This shit's wild, man. I played this for Kat and she's like, I hate this. Which one is it? Marshmallow, you know, the Marshmallow, the Happy People, the Fortnite guys? I can't remember which one it is. Vortex Blade or Sudden Death Ceremony. Oh, it's Fireball. Yeah, this is really weird. This is going to be pretty wild. Yeah, this is going to be wild. At least this is a weird music, man. I don't know what to tell you. This is really obnoxious. It's so bad. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Oh, it's so obnoxiously. It's like he went out of his way to make it as obnoxiously bad as possible. Like, it's so deliberately obnoxiously bad. It's like he's not even like pretending what it isn't. That's exactly what it is. I play it for Kat in the car, and she's like, "What the fuck is this? This is not music." I was like, "Yeah, you just don't get it." She's like, "Why do you want to torture me?" It's like, I don't know, babe. Hey, we're flying through this today. I feel like we've only had to reset twice, maybe? Still rather tame. I listen to up-tempo mostly. My boyfriend hates it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of coming to realize that my whole life I've really liked like super aggressive, angry music, and it's really like, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. I've actually been trying to like unwind some of that. I don't know. I just don't know how useful it is to like. I mean, I guess that was fine when I was like 13 or something, but I don't know why it's carried with me. Actually has emotion. Yeah, I just thought of like I always felt like a lot of pop music to me was just like real like thin. And I don't know, I just didn't get a lot out of it. I mean, like the opposite of like, and nothing against this music. I understand that it's popular, but like my least type of favorite music is, and Kat's gonna be upset with me, was like R&B pop music. Like And I understand that these singers have talent, but then it eventually falls in the same vein of, let's say, like Taylor Swift. But in general, like Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey and Beyonce. I mean, it's just my Lady Gaga and all that stuff. It's just like, man, Taylor Swift. I understand that it's popular. It's just like, but I just had never deliberately listened to that. Something was wrong with me, right? City Heroic, don't use City Heroic. Don't use Electra. I don't know how you got through it. I don't remember it, but I know I got through it. Yeah, I don't know why I like this like super aggressive music. I mean, how much intel's here? Oh, there's no intel. Is there intel in the back end? Oh. Like, I like Cat's music. Cat listens to a lot of like Frank Ocean and Weekend and Joji, and actually all three of those are pretty dark. Weekend is super dark, frankly. Guy has serious addiction problems. And Joji is, that music is kind of, that's dark, I guess. But she also likes like Bruce Springsteen and U2 and Tears for Fears. And we need a road trip, babe. I feel like we get to listen to each other's music because like whoever's driving gets to control the radio or whatever. We listen to like SoundCloud or whatever. Not SoundCloud, but Apple Music or whatever it's called. She's got a different one though that's really popular. It starts with an S. It's not SoundCloud, it's the other one with an S. Spotify. Hyperion, I did Raider, but I think a lot of people are doing Striker. Oh wait, Hyperion, not Quasar. Hyperion, no, Hyperion's definitely Raider. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Yeah, because on that team, Victoria Hand and Ghost want to be the Strikers. I thought you said Quasar. No, but Hyperion, I did Raider. Oh, come on. There better be some intel in here, because I'm not sure why I'm doing this if there isn't. Did we get 500 cores? We may have got 1,000 cores from... They were supposed to pay out 1,000 cores for... the thing. We're supposed to be get a 100,000 intel and 1,000 cores. Oof. Is this the Captain Britain event? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize what this was. Well, it's good to see you. Oh. Oh, shit. I'll be right back. I'm going to put this in auto. I forgot something. BattleBots is amazing. Holy moly. How much was it? Was it 40 bucks? No, there's a BattleBots live show in Vegas and it's over the top good. Holy shit. I forgot about that. Like, there's a lot of things to do in Vegas and you can spend a lot of money, I promise you. Just the way the city is set up. BattleBots was I don't know how much you paid for it, but I felt like we paid like next to nothing. It was one of the best shows I've seen. Did we? I don't know if it got paid out yet. Yeah, so BattleBots has a live show, and at least the one I went to, they set up, they hooked like an actual like old school slot machine up to like on a cart, like on a motorized cart, and they had one of a monstrous slot machine, and then they had one of their just exploded the thing into 10,000 pieces. Like it took a guy with like a broom like 10 minutes to clean up the mess it created. Oh, $80, $90. Yeah, $80 for front row seats. It's worth it. BattleBots was so much fun. Holy shit, that was a great show. Oh, you didn't get to go? Oh, you missed out. Oh, it's a great show. Yeah. And okay, let me put it to you this way. I knew about BattleBots, so I was all pumped. And it was cool. And then but Kat didn't know. Kat didn't know anything about BattleBots, and she told me she had a blast. She's like, "Holy shit, I didn't know this was a thing." And so there's two parts to it. So there definitely was like like a Vegas show thing where it was like this exhibition, a little bit scripted. They had like two fighters that talked trash, but they got a random bot, and then the actual battle was unscripted. But the pilots, the remote control people that were like employees and they had like personalities and shit and talk crap to each other, they didn't know what robot they were going to control. It was like randomized, right? So that was all fine and fun. I mean, it was a lot of explosions and things blowing up and flames and sparks and shit dying and robots getting melted, all that stuff, right? But then they had the actual tournament. And so they had like a round robin tournament, and like people come from all over the world. And that was very different. because that was competitive, but that was only like the last third of, like the first third of 2/3 of it was like kind of like scripted, like something you would see in a show, like exhibition stuff. And then the last third of it was actually part of the tournament that was running that week. And that part of it, you couldn't record. They made you put your phones away because I guess they transmit it somewhere on YouTube or somewhere. Oh yeah, the one, okay, so like how big is a slot machine? One of the arms, like this blade thing, it was as big as the blade was as big as, it had to be 6-foot blade. I mean, a lot of these things weigh like 300 pounds. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in Vegas, and I've seen a good percentage of it, and some of it's not great. I'll be honest with you. Like, I hate to say this, just because I've been to a lot, but I went to the Star Wars burlesque show. It's all right. Like, it was Star Wars, but I've been to a lot of shows in Vegas. Not all of them, but I've been to a lot. Enough to know that that one was not quite put together yet. Maybe it will be a year from now or something, but the version of it that I went and saw, which was their only third show, was very amateur for Vegas standards, in my opinion. You're gonna see three things: a blade, a hammer, and a flipper. Correct. That most of the competitive bots are flippers. Yeah, but things that I like in Vegas, if you ever do come to Vegas, Omega Mart at Meow Wolf is, you got to see that. That's weird. If you like anything surrounding like the paranormal, whatever, you got to go to Zach Baggins' Haunted Museum. That's something to see. If you want to see like a traditional show that has like kind of irreverent, but yet like over the top, like I wouldn't say it's like a Circus Olay, but you know, like, or acrobatic, but I would go see Absinthe at Caesars. That's something to see. That's really good. What else? BattleBots. If you're a nerd like me, BattleBots is worth checking out. I think those, I mean, I've been to like 20 things, and I think I would recommend those 4. Pinball Hall of Fame, yeah. I don't know. I did go there. That was okay. I've been there. It's okay. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, you can hang out there for $20 and have a lot of fun. But I think if you're looking for like a really, like what I'm talking about is like, where else do you get this experience? You're not going to get that experience anywhere else from those places that I listed. I mean, you're going to be like, holy shit, that was wild. A Mega Mart. Oh, holy shit. A Mega Mart is like, that mind explodes. I've been there like, I don't know how many times I've been there. At least 4 times. At least 4 times. Yeah, Mega Mart is something else. It's I don't even know how to explain it. Very. I don't like drink or smoke weed or anything like that. I would think that would be. First of all, I can personally say that it's a lot of fun sober, but I think it might also be super interesting stoned. Holy shit, that place would be a mind fuck stoned. Hello. Oh my god. Fremont Street? Yeah, Fremont. Holy moly. Oh my god. They called us racist. That's the only time I've ever experienced that. It's it struck a chord. Omega Mart is Meow Wolf. I'm not sure. I know Meow Wolf is like the company that made Omega Mart. Did they? And there's Meow Wolves that have other projects that are different than Omega Mart. Did they make duplicate Omega Marts or other versions of Omega Marts in other Meow Wolf locations? I know Meow Wolf's parent company. The Ganger Museum, the Mob Museum. Because it's okay. I don't know about that. I feel like the Mob Museum is something that was cool and it was definitely interesting, but I feel like I've experienced that. I've experienced that in other things like that in other places. Yes, they're all very different. Yeah, I'm gonna say Mega Mart is in Vegas, my understanding, and that's it. Holy shit, did that just happen? Did I just pull 100 Havoc? Oh, that didn't even touch him. Ah, well. I mean, I would like to go. I would travel to go see another Meow Wolf. It's that cool. A Mega Mart is cool. Like somebody in chat. Well, look at that. Holy shit, 14 of those. That's some Ultimus food, right? Oh, I see what I did. Oh, I guess I don't care. Did not pay attention. Good call, chat. No, I was just completely zoned out on that. I don't think I needed him. I think I'm good with that. No, it's the 6-1. I probably would have did 50-50. I don't care though. Pool scenes, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know about any of the other Meow Wolves, but I got to tell you, Area 51 and all of that, you know, Meow Wolf and the Mega Mart, and I know Area 51 is the facility there. I don't think it's and Meow Wolf is the company that made Mega Mart. But yeah, if you like trippy, well thought out, very detail oriented, bizarre, interactive, you certainly can walk in there and just have like mind exploded and like, oh, that's cool, and you can appreciate it for the visual and the aesthetics, or you can get into the story and the puzzle and try to understand what it all means and do the research and really interact with the event to unlock the meaning of the whole thing. Or else you could just walk around going like, what the fuck is this shit? This is wild. Oh, that's pretty cool. Holy shit, what's that? I mean, you could do it either way. I've done it both ways, and it's actually pretty enjoyable both ways. I kind of feel like Vegas is open book for fun. Sure. So we go there for a group hosting other than Big Lebowski. There you go. Cartoon serial characters or liquor related costumes, kind of a playground. Yep. You do the main attraction. When you're done walking around, you see all the vibes of craziness on your own. Yeah, you were exactly right. I love it. I love the town. It's pretty. It's like an adult Disneyland. Disneyland's is quite a step up in a different ways, but it just feels like it has like that adult Disneyland vibe. Starjammers. That's what I'm looking for here. Juicy. So, okay, here's the thing. We went to the burlesque Star Wars thing, and I kind of feel like it was a burlesque production company that scrapped together some Star Wars costumes, and I feel like they could have done it differently. It may have been exceptional from a burlesque standpoint, but I don't think it was great from a like as someone that's gone to like Absinthe and some of the other shows, like I don't think it was on that level. It just wasn't. Zach and Miri make a porno. I mean, I don't remember that. Oh my God, some of it was good. I feel like, let me rephrase that. I feel like it was an hour and a half long, and if they condensed, I feel like they had like an hour worth of show. And if they had stripped out 30 minutes of it that was kind of dead air and dead time, it would have been exceptional. I feel like they had an hour long show and they just added an extra 30 minutes of filler that wasn't good. Yeah, but the Jabba the Hutt part was pretty good. The Emperor Palpatine part was pretty good. There was a Tauntaun part that was really good. But then there was just some stuff I was just like, they're dancing. They did a whole. Oh my God, what is the name of this song? Okay, so Charlotte, you know burlesque, right? What's the name of this song? Roads by what was the name? Portishead. Okay. Okay, imagine a like Twillick burlesque titties, right? To this song. Yeah, but this is kind of a weird Portishead song. Her voice is appealing, but she does not have a traditional voice, Beth. But they're doing a burlesque show to this song. I don't know. It doesn't feel very Star Wars to me.
Oh, can't anybody see? We've got a war to fight. We never find a way, regardless of what they say. How can it feel this wrong?
Like, I feel like the lyrics of the song just doesn't lend to like two Twillicks having like a lesbian encounter and like rubbing titties against each other and about almost trying to make out but not making out to this song. I just couldn't get into it. It's like I remember this song 30 years ago and it was important to me back then. It had nothing to do with Twillick titties. I'm just saying. Anyways. I like Portishead, yeah. I just didn't, I was like, just wasn't expecting that. Like, I don't know, like, it just felt so out of place and kind of weird. As a fan of titties and a fan of Star Wars and a fan of Portishead, I just had a hard time putting all of it together to make sense. Like, it's like, I don't get it. You know, I like onions. I like ice cream. And I also like Diet Coke. I just don't think I want all three of them together. Interesting analogy. I'm glad you like my analogy. It was kind of out there. Okay. I'm not trying to say I don't like titties, but like, I don't know, man. It's not like I was gonna go to a Star Wars thing and get a boner. Like, I don't think that's the point. Blitz with Thunderbolts? Okay. I mean, it's not gonna happen. You know, it's just like, so it has to be like a little bit more than that. Not a true Star Wars fan. Actually, the Twi'leks was probably the most interesting part. Because in Star Wars, that is supposed to be like the, like it's like as a, I don't know, aren't they like supposed to be like sexual? I have no idea. I don't fucking know. We're talking about the Titty Wars thing we went to, Empire Strikes Back, burlesque thing. Oh shit. Empire Strips Back. I was just complaining about it a little bit. I was saying, somebody in chat said they went to BattleBots, and I was like, holy shit, yeah, that's great. Would you agree, babe, that BattleBox is probably like one of our top things that I would recommend? I would recommend BattleBox, the Haunted Museum. I would recommend like Omega Wolf, Omega Mart, and I would recommend Absinthe. Like, and then I got on this tangent about the Empire Strips Back being just, it's not on that level. It's not on the level of those other things. It's just not. I guess the Mob Museum. I've been to the Mob Museum 3 times with you, and it's okay. I kind of feel like the Mob Museum kind of, I guess it's better than the Neon Boneyard, but I don't know. The Mob Museum's fine, and it's right off Fremont Street. You can be in and out of it in 2 hours. It's fine. Yes, Kat has a membership, and she loves it a lot more than I do. I'm okay with it. It's okay. BattleBot. So the thing about BattleBots is like you didn't know anything about it, and it was pretty cool. And I feel like it was like value too. Like, because, you know, like you can go spend a lot of money in Vegas. I mean, if you want to go see a ticket at the Sphere, it's $500 minimum. If you want to go to like what, Bruno Mars, how much is that? $700. If you want to go see Pitbull, that's like $300-400. I mean, you can spend a lot of money, right? And BattleBots was like, I don't know, $60. Somebody in chat said they got front row tickets for like $80-90. It's cheap compared to some of the things you could spend money on in Vegas. Okay, the Nuclear Museum I liked more than the Mob Museum for some reason, because I just like the retro 1950s technology, because they have what, the Fat Boy bomb. That was pretty wild to see that. That was just really cool to see some of the way the technology was. Yeah, I like the Atomic Museum. I think the Mob Museum's better than the Atomic Museum, but I've been to both. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, the Atomic New Museum was pretty cool. Is that really work? First count champs? Okay. Are you from Vegas, JSMV? You know some places that are or do you visit here a lot? You've mentioned like two places that are like, you mentioned two things. You mentioned BattleBots, and then you mentioned the museum, the Atomic New Museum. It's interesting. You must be from here. I think you've said that before. Yeah, all the tournament codes expired yesterday. They're not messing around with the codes anymore. They have like a 24-hour window now, it seems like. Or he's retired? Well, he's the same age as me as if he was born in 75. Yeah, I don't know where you live, but compared to California, the cost of living is just like nothing. Yeah, you know what? I don't like making those videos with Cat. Cat opened 15 sacred shards and got 3 legendaries, 2 of them over the top amazing. I opened 20 and I got 2, and one was garbage and one was okay. Like, fuck. Dude, that always goes down like that. Those, you think Marvel Strike Force is expensive? Those shards that I opened, they can cost like 20 bucks each. I mean, I don't think they're always 20 bucks, but they're at least $15 a piece, and I opened 20 of them. Yeah, I see. I even said it in the video. I said, man, I need a Pathfinder hookup. I said it in the video. I was like, man, I need a Pathfinder hookup. Holy shit. Garbage pulls today. And then I've been running Minotaur for like hours now. Look at that. 29 of 39. That's been running for hours. Yeah, I that today was $100. No, I spent $70 in today's video for 4 shards, and then I opened 20 of them. Raid Shadow Legends is fun to play, free to play, and they actually, you can actually burn through people pretty easily free to play. But if you're a spender and you're a collector, Raid Shadow Legends will take all of your money. It really will. It's just designed that way. But free to play, you can do everything you want to do. You can get through all the content. It's actually a lot of fun. But if you want to collect and get the latest and greatest, holy moly, they'll take all your money. Victoria Handburst, I saw that. I don't know, like, you think every time I hear the word hand, I think of hand job, so I'm the wrong person to ask. 100 million gold, thank you. Oh wait, we gotta update the code, right? Let me pull up Nightbot and I'll do it. I don't know how to do it manually. Do you know how to do it manually, Burnsy? If you, I can do it if you don't. I just have to do it manually. Oh, okay. Thank you. Burnsy, you're the best. Thank you.
Cash OP ain't broken, it's profit unlocked.
OP ain't broken, it's profit unlocked. All right. Ice Wolf, I imagine they change one character on their defense and then they can't. That's the problem with that. I think people will figure out a way to beat Professor X, and then it just requires a small change. And then it's like, oh, okay, that's how you beat it. Okay, let me just change my defense to this, and then you can't beat it. Where to spend my MSF currency, please? Oof. Yeah, you gotta have a, like, cause you can do like, and also I think you need, there's like a interesting like Mephisto thing that is kind of scary, Mephisto Black Cat, and so you kind of need to have like Null on the team and a pre-taunter, probably like Sasquatch, or I don't know, can you still use Gladiator? All right, let's switch accounts. Thank you, Ceci, for making songs, because I get bored super easily. I got ADD probably. I don't know if they did not. I haven't seen it myself. Oh, they're 1000%. I don't think people understand how successful that Monopoly Go game is. Is it over $2-3 billion yet? I know they threw 500 million in, like it was nothing into advertising at it at one point. And that was just like a year ago they did that. Monopoly Go might be a $3 billion game already. $5 billion in like 2 years. $3 billion in revenue in 473 days. $2 billion in just 10 months. I think it's the most successful mobile game of all time in that time frame. Yeah, I think it's the most successful mobile game to date. 5 billion in 2 years. Yeah, Marvel Strike Force would. Marvel Strike Force has been out for 7 years and may be at 2 billion, right? No, this is not correct. It's not correct. Yeah, it does have mistakes. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. All right, let's see where I am on Starjammers. What should I do? Havoc? Havoc? Yeah, Havoc or Howard. I should just do Havoc. All right. Yeah, Monopoly Go is super interesting though. Well, Starjammer, I mean, in theory, a lot of people should have. Why did I do that? The thing about Starjammers is, I don't know about this account, but a lot of people would have got Lalandra for free. So I kind of feel like a new account, just, pick up whatever you can get and focus on the newer teams, right? I'm not talking about spending money or anything. Yeah, I've kind of gone all Orcus on this account. I felt like Orcus would give me kind of a well-rounded team, and then maybe I made the wrong choice, but that's the direction I've gone, is all Orcus. Ancient One, yup. Gore, yup. Silver Surfer, yup. Scarlet Witch, yup. Electra, yup. Emma, yep. Ironheart, Rocket, Scientist Supreme, yep. Training modules, yeah. Sentinel, yeah. What else we got? We got Mordo in here somewhere. Falcon, Mordo. Ooh. Let's upgrade you, my guy. Orcus, Vigilante, Annihilators. I'm going Annihilators if I can. The only Annihilator I really have access to right now, though, is Gore, and I'm starting to get Gladiator online. Oh, they give you as you level? Okay. I did not know that. Let's do that. Oh, I did not. Okay, that's great. Well, that's a big boost right there, right?
The new guy in the game.
Game.
Big muscles, big flex, but there's something kinda lame. They gave him all the strength, the legend, the fame, but look at his chest.
The 1-stars, I mean, they give you like 2,500, right? I buy every single character to 1-star because I don't know when they're going to come around again. I don't know if a character is going to get reworked. And they give you 2,500 out the gate. Now, after that, I'm only buying the reworked characters any higher than that. But as of 1-star, sure, why not? What do I care? It's going to save me time later, perhaps.
Now let's get real. This ain't the first time. Marvel's got a thing about leaving nips behind. Namor the king swims in the sea, but his chest is as smooth as it can be. Killmonger's fierce, but no nips on his frame. Beast is all fur, but his chest plays the same. Mephisto's a demon, hot with the fire, but no nipples on him. Was it Hell's attire? Nipples. What's up with that? Flexing like a boss, but his chest looks flat. Yo, Destiny.
Or was it on purpose?
Her's got no nips, man, it's making me nervous. Silver surfer, smooth, shiny like chrome, absorbing man rocks, skin like stone. Red Hulk's raging, but his chest is bare. An Iron Fist, man, there's nothing there. Drax is a warrior, covered in scars, but nips on his chest, not on par. Gore's got shadows, Mephisto's got heat, but nipples on their chest, that's just obsolete. Hurricane got nipples, what's up with that? Flexing like a boss, but his chest looks flat. Yo, Dev, did you forget? Or was it on purpose?
Oh, yeah, that is annoying. I'm not sure that isn't a error of some kind, though. It makes no sense to me. We'll upgrade him.
Scopeless and Scout jammers, they'll dominate the scene. If the scene is losing to minions and making me scream, this ain't a team, it's a crime scene.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, absolutely.
Come the star jammers, looking real mean.
How can you not like the Red Hot Chili Peppers if you're my age?
Fucking feeling real tough, but the
I feel like that's one of like the generic like bands that everybody should probably like. They're actually really good live too. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the people that don't like Red Hot Chili Peppers are just haters of everything. They're like those hipster people. Probably don't even like the movie Forrest Gump or something. If you ever suspect that somebody's like a hipster hater type, just ask them if they like the movie Forrest Gump. Hey, do you like the movie Forrest Gump? And if they say, nah, that movie's trash, then you just move on. That's what I do. I'm like, cool, bro. How about, do you have any crypto recommendations? Dude, I'm done with crypto. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I watched this conspiracy theory video about quantum computing cracking the blockchain and get fucked cryptocurrency, and I was like, yeah. What's the upside when there's 100% downside risk or something like that could possibly happen? Like, is there any amount of upside worth like 100% downside? Because somebody figures out quantum computing. Yeah, they've been talking about quantum computing since 1980, but maybe AI will accelerate quantum computing, and then quantum computing fucks over all of that types of encryption, and then that's over, right? I just like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need Bitcoin anymore. I'm good. Yeah, there's several quantum computers, but they have to run at like minus 273 degrees Celsius or whatever, something ridiculous. You know, somewhere near absolute zero to work correctly. Yeah, they're all like gold too, right? Like all the connectors are gold. It's wild. I suppose you're right. I feel like the government, like I did some research on it. The government's already done a lot of forward quantum, anti-quantum crackable encryption. I'm just not sure if they're going to be able to. What I couldn't figure out is if they're going to be able to convert the blockchain over to that technology. It requires like a different type of encryption. Yeah, Sam Penguin. I don't know, man. If you have extra cash and you want to throw away 10% of your net worth into some weird speculation shit, go for it. I mean, crypto is... I mean, you know what I mean? If you want to speculate with 10% of your portfolio, go for it. I don't know. What does it matter, right? Panda pole worth buying 3 diamonds? Probably not. I mean, I feel like, so I'll be straight up. I feel like I only invested in 2 different cryptos, Ethereum and Bitcoin, which is the most basic of all basic cryptos, right? I feel like there was a time where oh, he shit. People were asking about that. Oh shit. I'm sure if anything will be done here, I have very little impact on the leaderboard. If anything will be done, it'll be commuted before the leaderboard ends. Get fucked leaderboards. When are we getting the 101K core in Intel? The current plan is later this evening. And then right here, they're probably not adjusting the leaderboards. There was a lot of discussion about that earlier today. So yeah, I got into Bitcoin in 2017. I bought 1 block of it at 1,200. Another block of it at 1,800. Like, holy shit, right? And then I dumped a lot of it in 2011. Yeah. Which allowed me to put 20% down on my house. And then eventually I got rid of all of it. Like, I'm one of those people that will embrace something that makes sense. And I remember looking at Bitcoin as a alternate currency that sidestepped the government. I looked at Bitcoin as a, you know, a way of providing liquidity in a way that was outside of the banking system and extreme banking fees. And it did operate as cash. Now, what it is not is like something that's untraceable. They pretty much, it isn't. Right? Like, get fucked. I mean, there's things you can do for sure. I get that. But in general, blockchain is public record. So I thought it was interesting. And I really saw it as maybe like an alternative way of doing it. So I actually set up, I did some, like, you know, a lot of research on Ethereum farming and all that stuff, right? I have some issues with the whole farming process. It's kind of insidious from a waste of electricity standpoint. Like, I see people talk about like AI wasting electricity. I get that, but not like Bitcoin. Like, that does nothing. There's no output on that, and they're doing it that way just for the sake of doing it that way, and it's a complete waste of electricity. Yeah, yeah. Bitcoin, I mean, I learned about farming and how it was made and everything like that. You know, I got in, I thought it was a good idea and blah, blah, blah. It's fine. But now I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, when I saw the quantum thing and AI and all that, it's like, okay, this trend is over, right? And also, I heard something the other day that really made me go, let me actually, this is kind of interesting. What's that guy's name? God, what's the British hedge fund guy on YouTube? His name is like Patrick Henry. He's like British, really dry. Is this Patrick? Patrick Boyle. I don't know if I'll be able to find the video. What's up? Yeah. Oh, let's do that then. Yeah. What how'd you find out about that? TikTok? Instagram? Yeah, what's their problem?
Free parking for everyone.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
they gave up on that. We knew they would.
Oh my
We
god,
knew
it's
they
so
were gonna give up on
stupid.
that.
Oh my god. In Vegas, if they don't give 3-hour parking to locals for free, fuck them. Fuck Resort World. No, anyways, not anymore. They changed their policy. Oh, Resort World's great.
Everyone.
Yeah, Resort World's the best. Free parking now for. Yeah, it's stupid, dude. Other than Fremont, you shouldn't have to pay for parking.
Yeah, Fremont is fine. Or if you're staying for a long time, yeah. They're like 2 hours. Richard! Hey, kitty. Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Okay, so the thing that nobody talks about with crypto is that, Patrick Boyle talked about one of his videos, and unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to find it because the guy makes fuck tons of videos and they're all like 2 hours long. But if you look at the window for like internet browsers and who the initial like companies that came up with the internet browsers and how long it took before it matured and blew up. And like if you look at like all kinds of tech, like Teslas and blah blah blah, and Bitcoin is different, but it should have already happened by now. If Bitcoin was going to be this global currency like everybody thought it was going to be, it should have already happened. It's been out since like 2009. Like if you look at the amount of time it took for like some of these tech ideas to come in and become mainstream and multi-billion-dollar ideas or trillion-dollar ideas, like AI, Bitcoin's been around since 2009. It hasn't happened. I don't know. I just don't believe in it anymore. I cashed out. I would rather invest in AI and Nvidia and servers and shit like that. I'm good when it comes to Bitcoin. I mean, I knew this guy that helped me a lot when I was first getting sober. He was like my mentor, and he's fairly wealthy. And when he asked me about Bitcoin in 2021 or 2022, after I dumped all of mine, I was like, "You're like 5 years too late, buddy." And when your grandparents are asking you about should I buy Bitcoin, it's way too late. It's way too late. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, the thing I'll say about Bitcoin though is that they have a currency thing that I like. Like they cap the inflows, like kind of cut. Like there's always going to be inherent demand on Bitcoin, which I do like because the total number of coins is kind of controlled. It's not like they can issue out and flood the market with coins. It's very restricted. So there is some upside to that. I'm over it, man. I made a good chunk of money and paid a fuck ton of taxes and bought my house and I'm good. Bitcoin's too slow for real-time transactions. Bitcoin does not have the speed. The system itself is kind of flawed. I don't see it being like a universal currency in its current form. I don't think it has the right kind of tech for that. It's kind of clunky. I mean, you've actually bought something with Bitcoin or actually used it like in a person-to-person situation where a person transferred it to you directly, like right in front of you? It's kind of clunky. I don't know. There's only one code as far as I know. Those codes all from all those codes from the tournament are gone. They didn't last that long. The code right now, Intel, 20,000 Intel. All of those codes from the tournament on Wednesday pretty much expired within 24 hours. Like they were done by the next day. Yeah. Yeah, I think they stopped doing the 19 and a half. Feels like they've moved away from the 19 and a half thing. You know there are developers watching most of the streams. I've seen several in here today. They interact with the community more than you guys understand. Like, they hear us bitching and whining all the time. Holy shit. I'm just saying. Yeah, there's always somebody in here. I mean, the stat upgrade I think went live yesterday. Yeah. No, they know what's going on. Interact is not equalistic. Well, here's the thing. The people that can actually make the decisions may not be the people that are listening. Does that make sense? I do feel like, because I know this is a thing. I do feel like that the decision makers are getting better information than they had been getting in the past. I do think that is true. Yeah, they are, but they're here every day. I want to promise you there's some devs here every day. Okay. But you're correct. As far as like actionable stuff and like the people that actually get to make the decisions, I don't know. The devs, oh God, they were having a problem here. All right, let's restart that. If it's anyone's backup, yeah, they do. Also, there are a subset of the developers that hardcore know this game and played the game before they became developers for them. There also are developers that didn't and don't. I want to say that there's a handful. I want to say it's, in my opinion, more of them don't play the game than do. I don't know if that's fair. Also, I think playing the game is different than what we mean by playing the game. The way that we play the game is a bit different. Hi, mobile chat. We are updating Juggernaut passively. I'm the Jugger. Give him taunt when he spawns with 3 or more accursed allies. Yep. All right, you can thank Dorky for that one. That's a dorky idea, straight up. That's a you guys should thank Dorky for that one. That's 100% Dorky Dad. That's 100% Dorky Dad. I was there when the call happened. Thank you. Hey, mobile and chat. We are updating Juggernaut's passively. I'm the Juggernaut to give him taunt when he spawns in with 3 or more cursed allies. Also going to be adding a small increase to the cursed health values and a small jump bump to Juggernaut's resist. We plan these changes to go live on Monday. So, this latter part was not a part of the discussion, but this top part specifically was a Dorky Dad suggestion. And Dossier too. Sim all buttons? I don't know. Yeah. And I don't know if you want to go into the details of why they did this. It's a very specific reason why that this, and I do think this is going to be helpful. I think what happens, well, at the end of the day, I think this is also a point of a thing too. It's at the end of the day, it's the developer's decision to act on any information. So they did solicit opinions and ideas from us, and then they go and look at the data and they make a determination of whether or not that would be appropriate based on what they have. So at the end of the day, it's solely the developer's decision to change things like this. But there was a very specific case was made by Dorky and Desier about this. Specifically, Dorky was the one that was pushing for this, and it made sense to me. And the second part was not a part of the conversation, but anyways. Yep, exactly. So listen, these nuts. No, I think this is a good move. And I understand why they didn't want to do this. And actually, the feeling I got was this is something they had thought about doing anyways. It's just when somebody makes a case on why it needs to be like this and why and what the counters are going to be to this team if they don't do it like this, then they reconsidered. I believe that the developers had at least had initial version of this that it worked like this, and then they just went to that. Anyways. We'll go do that here in a second. Holy moly, can you guys hear that? The vacuum cleaner? So loud. Ow! Socks with Crocs. That is super loud. Ah. Oh, this is so weird looking sometimes. All right, we got to make a video about this promo code. Yeah, there was there were definitely expiration dates on all of the codes. I don't think we put when the promotion. I don't know if these codes are working. I don't know when the first count champs one expires. Someone said on the 6th. Holy moly. You always drink expired milk. Holy shit. Man of my heart. They're just suggestions. I hate that. The word suggestion is funny to me. I actually use it a lot because I feel like it's a nice way of saying things. Come on, man. Live life. Drink the expired milk. It's only probably killed like 20 people last year. Come on, guys. I like my milk clumpy. Come on, don't you like your milk all clumpy? Clump, clump, clump. Like cottage cheese? Oh, it's delicious. Yeah, man. Back in the day when I used to eat milk. I had to walk uphill both ways in the snow. Actually, I've stopped. I don't drink any milk anymore. It just does not work for me. Yeah. I don't eat cereal anymore. And I used to love like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and stuff like that. I just don't eat cereal anymore. It used to be like one of my favorite things, all of that stuff. Golden Grahams, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Honey Nut Cheerios. And now I just, no. How the fuck do they milk almonds? Is that even real? I don't even know what that is. Big old bowl of grape nuts. These grape nuts in your mouth. I don't know. I don't feel like it works like that. What is this? Tech. Purple tech. Okay, let's go do that. How long is this going to take? Also, I think this really takes from the new player experience. Holy moly. I don't know if they have a way of revisiting this on a new player account. This seems a bit tedious if I was a new player, by the way. I will do my Reddit video soon enough, you skinny Matthew. Gobble's a fun word. All right, I'm going to eat some food while this sits here and does this. I take you into the kitchen, but there's people in there. And they don't want to be on camera. Oh, look at this. Speaking of almonds, Mike's Hot Honey Almonds. I don't even know who Sydney Sweeney really is. I know she was in that one show that was disturbing with Zendaya. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's 27 now? Oh, I can hear so. Hey, man, I'm all about being known for two things. I'm not better than that. They're changing my Raid Shadow Legends promo code because I asked them to. Because I'm a 12-year-old. Let me show you what I had them change my promo code to in Raid Shadow Legends. You guys need to pay attention to this. What is going on? Where are these? Purple gear raid orbs. Hey, they know their target market. They know her. They know your. They know our. They know their target market. Cat. I don't know if you're watching or not. If you are. Is he dancing to Porter's head? Well, I don't know if I want to tell this story until Cat's around because I don't like talking about. Oh my God. Well, dancing to Porter's head. Yeah. Wait. Is that opened? Did I miss it? $55. How do I get to 1,000? All right. 100. Need 900 more. How am I gonna get 1,000 energy? I kind of want to do it right now because I'm impatient. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. All right. Hmm. CC will be happening tomorrow. Not feeling it for today. All right. Let's go into arena. So they're all at 2 now. That's some random bullshit right there. I think I can take that. Well, Sydney Sweeney, I wouldn't kick her out of my bed. Who am I gonna kill? All of them? Who do I want to kill? Oh, Cat's kind of funny like that. She would think that's funny. Mostly because Sydney Sweeney would never be in my bed. Go away, Polaris. Listen, 27-year-old movie stars, well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how I got so lucky. Are we gonna have a problem here with Hercules? This team has enough sustain though, right? We're stuck behind this taunt. Labored and suffered in my past lives? Maybe. Maybe. I'm trying to get through. We might time out here. All right. Back to snail life, though, I guess. I'm a very lucky man. I'm just super happy we're having a baby. I'm hoping my daughter can come visit me soon. She's out in California, and I know she's going to be going to summer break here soon, so hopefully she can come out and have an extended stay here. Feel like I can beat that too. No, my well, she's my youngest, but she's 17 and she's gonna be a senior in high school next year. My oldest one has already graduated from college. All right, I think I'm gonna go for Punisher. My oldest is 26, which makes Cindy Sweeney available because she's 27. That's the rules, right? I mean, if there are rules. There's something wrong with me, man. There's something wrong with me. I may have a 30-year-old. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I'm in the dark on something. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that. Well, that's just how I'm wired, and people are wired differently, and everybody's got preferences. I think that Sydney Sweeney is going to appeal to a large number of men, straight men. I think there's a large number of women that she would appeal to. There's probably a large number of gay men that she would appeal to. There's a large number of lesbians she would appeal to. I'm just saying. What the hell is this? Is this the Landra delete everybody? Man whore when I had abs? Yeah, I know. I talked. I don't know. I was very insecure though. Like I was not a very. How do I say it? I had issues. It was definitely okay. Himbo? I don't know what a himbo is. Himbo. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I really did not like myself. I don't know how to explain it. Like, and I was just, trying to, I don't know, make myself feel better. Through other people. And we all do that to a certain extent, but it was a pretty extreme. Wasn't healthy. All right. At the time, I was really struggling at the time with drinking. Yeah, so I was drinking a lot actually. I think it was a symptom of that. Well, I think drinking is a symptom of something else too. I think it was all tied together. Now I'm just a workaholic. So there's that. And also I drink a lot of caffeine every day. You know, I've actually been struggling with food things lately too. Like food is just like been, maybe that's the sugar thing. I'm gonna put this on auto. Yeah, I'm not doing any damage. This is kind of bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna win this, but I'm just not really doing a lot of damage here. Yeah, I would rather put my energy into working than messing around with alcohol. Yeah, I've been struggling with sugar. That little pack right there had some honey in it, which is sugar, which I love. But I've been struggling with sugar lately. I've stopped. I had that pre-diabetic thing. Soda, yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with alcohol if you're not an alcoholic. Alcohol's fine. Oh my God, this is so incredibly painful. No, it's 3x. Well, OP doesn't matter. That's the thing, is that's a situation where OP is not doesn't play into that fight, because OP affects when they attack you back. Me attacking them doesn't mean anything. In fact, that would be a case to say that OP doesn't matter. Like, OP didn't change anything on that fight. All right, we're starting to get into players that know what they're doing. I think I could take 2. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, OP only affects you when they hit back. And I wasn't doing any damage to Lalandia. That had nothing to do with OP at all, actually. I think if I can get through Peter B, this fight will be a lot easier. That's gonna be my intent here, is to get through Peter B. Do I have heal block out here anywhere? I don't know where heal block is on this team. Oh no. Am I not going to be able to get through that? Well, I mean, if I get through... Well, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I was worried. I mean, I think we're okay. This I need Scientist Supreme to clean this up. I need Scientist Supreme to come in and do we have a special on the way? That's good. I guess we got to get rid of Jean Grey while we can, right? Why would I ignore her if I can just take care of her right here? Okay. Put this on auto. I'm gonna go lock my front door. Be right back. Okay. Peter Bitch Parker for nothing. Oh. It doesn't look like his passive does a lot of the super obnoxious stuff. Hey, we climbed pretty far. I just think I need to get to the next level, then I'll be at overpowered 3. I hate to say it, this right here is super helpful in knowing if you probably can win or not. It really streamlines things. I know my team's at overpowered 2 and these are overpowered 3. Not that I'm trying to be like an advocate for overpowered, but I can clearly see what's going on. Like I have this idea of like, oh, I'm gonna lose. Fucking chill mobile gamer. Overpowered lover. What an asshat. What's going on? Yeah, I'm going to try to get it through the end of the event before the end of the event. We'll have to see how that plays out. Campaigns. Let's do this. Here. Yeah. All right, I like this team. You see the concern regarding the Odin leader. Players address the amount of players who spent the meaningful amount of power cores is extremely low. The primary way to progress with this event was by playing in the negative zone or in negative orb fragments. Power core scoring leaderboards tend to be more of a tiebreaker. That being said, makes them set ensuring the ticket leaderboard will remain. Here is what? Where's the rest? Here's what? Thank you. So they are working on this. Okay. So they're going to manually look at it. Trust me, bro. We got this. We have the data and you guys are just wrong. You guys are whiny bitches and you need to shut your mouth holes about dumb shit that doesn't matter, that we don't care about. If you're worried about losing the leaderboard, we just need you to spend money and shut your mouth holes. What we've noticed is that there's Greetings, Commanders. QD Manager Whip here. That's right. Well harder, you peasants. Coming to you right here from the Smokely Weed Lounge. We got the finest Cali homegrown. You've never had some shit like this before. If you're not from California, you don't know anything. Also, we are deeply, deeply concerned about some of our player base psychological and mental health. We noticed that a lot of you are worried about the Odin leaderboards and the integrity, competitive integrity of the game. And we noticed that it's obvious to us that if you're worried about your position in the Odin leaderboards, and if you're a big spender, you're not worried about it. So listen, we want to alleviate you of some of the stress that you've been having by just making it plain what we could see. Listen, the only people complaining about this are whiny bitches that aren't spending money. Fucking spend some money and you'll stop being a whiny bitch and you'll have a happier life. Get fucked. That guy's kind of an asshole. That guy's a jerk. I actually think these are reasonable complaints. For the record, I do think they're actually kind of reasonable. I'm just not sure. I mean, the problem I see with this is that it is kind of a trust me bro situation. I believe it's reasonable to think that this wasn't a large number of people. When I first heard about this power core thing, that was my first thought, is like, how many power cores do these people really spend? Then you guys said, hey, it was X amount of cores and about this many points, and some people spent 12,000 cores, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then I was like, well, how many players actually did that? I don't know. But that is where my brain went initially, was like, how many points did they really get, and how many people actually did this? And I don't think there's any way of satisfying that question to the community. Like, it doesn't matter what they say. Nobody's going to believe them. Trust me, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's certain people in the community that are ever going to believe this. Yeah. I don't know. I believe this is true. This was my initial thought when I heard about this, and then, you know, you guys made me think maybe there was more to it, and then maybe there is. I don't know. I don't know if it's knowable. But my gut reaction when I heard about this problem was kind of like, how many players and how meaningful was that? And I'm not sure. Like, I just don't know. But that was my initial thoughts. But I could be wrong. I also don't feel like Scopely's done anything to like earn trust, and I think people being skeptical is completely reasonable at this point based off of the history. Subject to change, yeah. I mean, I just feel like being skeptical of this type of stuff is completely within people's rights. Yeah, this is very different. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. Like, I don't, like, especially if they do look at the numbers and they see that it is, I don't know. I think an analysis of this from their point of view would be like, how much work is this to unwind this? Is it even worth doing? And somebody up there said, nope, it's too much work to unwind this, and it didn't affect that many people, so we're just gonna have to tell people tough luck. I don't know. Exactly, Mercy. That's what I'm trying to say. I kind of want to get to 55 so that I can do ISO. I don't know. I don't know how much money I want to spend. I don't know. I'm waiting to the end to decide. I don't like these leaderboards. I don't like the auction process. They do this in Raid Shadow Legends too. And I don't like the way it feels. Yeah, I don't like it. Ooh, that's a way of fixing the problem, SJ Hughes. Just widen the brackets a little bit by a certain number of players. Yeah, I don't know about that Deuce kicker. I feel like that's like you're baiting us into a political conversation. I don't really want to do that. So, no, thank you, sir. The gameplay here is not meaningful because I know what characters are post Ares, so I'm somewhat of an extreme advantage on this. Also, the shop store floods you with currency, so I mean, if I wanted to max out Blitz or raid credits and max out those characters right away, I could. I don't know if that's the right thing to do because I don't know how much more of this I'm gonna get. So essentially what I did is I opened up enough Blitz orbs and Raid orbs to unlock all of the post Ares characters. And then once they're unlocked, then I'm just on a daily basis or every 8-hour reset, every store reset, store refresh, I'm buying the stuff that I want. Is that OG Thanos or in-game Thanos? Nah. Oh, that's good. All right, yeah, Deuce Kicker, I get it. Yeah. I wasn't sure what your intentions were on that, but it's just like, I mean, what's not fucking politics. I talk about politics enough with Cat and Cat's family. I get my share of it. All right, is there any XP in this Illuminati event? Cool. All right, so we're gonna get. Ooh, I don't know if this is enough. Yeah, I'd like to get 1 diamond on Odin for sure. I don't know if I need more, but 1 diamond on Odin wouldn't suck. Let me tell you about the Church of New Age Science of latter-day Hall of Boomertology. Are you ready for the second coming of the boomer? You better be. Because in the boomer lips, it's not going to be fire and brimstone. It's going to be shards of glass and ice. They're going to hit you in your eyeballs. You don't repent. Oh, he's here in chat. I'm sure he can see it. He's almost always here. You ever watch American Primeval? I don't know what that is. Well, you can form your own religion and get a ordained minister license, right? Spit and lube. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand any of that. Like, I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, I don't have a problem. I think people should have their own belief systems and it's no big deal. Yeah, this is kind of like a trust me, bro response. Trust me, bro. We're going to go walking around tonight. We're going to go to Resort World, Wynn, Encore, maybe Venetian. I think that's fine. I've always felt that historically, and hear me out, this is not going to be like a popular thing. I've always felt that that marriage was a religious ceremony, and it's deeply personal to people with religious beliefs, and I just never felt like the government should be able to get involved with that, right? But the problem is that the government has the word marriage has a legal meaning and definition. So I take issue with that. To me, I view marriage very similar to that of baptisms, right? Like, baptism has a very specific religious meaning, the same way that marriage does for a lot of people, right? It would be absurd if the government got involved in some way in deciding who could and couldn't get baptized, or whether or not you were ordained correctly to get baptized. So I just don't think that the government should be involved with marriage and or baptisms or anything that has some sort of religious connotation whatsoever. Now, which means that they need to change the legal definition of marriage and use a different word, and strike the word marriage from all law books and change it to something else. Call it farriage, call it carriage, call it a domestic partnership, but not marriage, and get out of it. And quit making decisions on people's religious beliefs. I just don't think it should be a thing. Just like it isn't with baptism. Yeah, legal union. Fuck, I don't know. Call it something else. Anything but marriage. Marriage is like a very specific religious thing for many people. And I'll tell you why. I'm not religious at all, but the first marriage I got, and the minister that married us was someone that was like a lifelong, I wouldn't know if a lifelong friend, but somebody that I knew for decades, like a very good friend. And he was someone that I was very close to, and he was the whatever guy in the place that I went. Me and my wife were very religious, right? When we got married the first time, my first marriage. And I remember him like going, by the power embodied, given to me by God and the state of California. And I was like, why is the state, it's just this religious ceremony. And I was like, what the hell does why does the state of California have anything to say about this? This is an actual religious ceremony in a religious building. And the state of California has some say over this? What the hell? I remember being disturbing. Yeah, I don't get this politics. I don't feel like this is politics or religion. It's just like I don't get, because I don't think that there's a party that thinks this way, or it's not like a. I just feel like it's. I feel like, and the other thing too is not everybody feels this way about marriage. Like marriage for a lot of people is a very secular thing. It's not even like anything to do with religion. But for a lot of people, for a good percentage of people, it is though. And I was one of those people. I'm not religious anymore, but at the time when I was just like, I don't understand why the government's involved with this process at all. What's up, Valley? Yeah. And also the organization, the religious organization that I belong to, doesn't really acknowledge the government as the decider of these things, and they very much had like what they called like a scriptural divorce versus a legal divorce. Like you could get a legal divorce without the religious body saying that you had like a scriptural divorce. Like it was a separate thing. And they felt that way about marriages too. Like they actually just do not care about the government. They very much had like, we think this is a marriage. We think this is not a marriage. We think this is a divorce. We think this is not a divorce. We don't care what the government thinks. They were very serious about this. They had different conditions for like a divorce than the government does, and they very much had what their definition of a scriptural divorce deviated drastically from a secular legal divorce that was determined by the state of California, because marriage in their mind is a religious institution. It's a religious thing for them, and I just is wild to me that the government gets involved in that. Like my example of a baptism is exactly like that. Like a baptism is by no means why would the government get involved with a baptism, let alone marriage? It's just it's a religious event for a lot of people. What do we think about marriage? I don't know. I'm very much pro marriage. Like if you love somebody, you should be able to get married. That's all. For me, my view on marriage is a little bit different than other people's, because I'm the type of person that would have stalled getting married indefinitely, but I knew that Kent and I wanted to have kids, and so that was the reason to get married, if that makes any sense. I wanted to move the relationship forward to a position where we're going to have children. But that is not like I don't believe most people think that. That's just the way I think. I'm not really anti-religion. I kiss this one with you. Oh, I know, right? I'm not anti-religion. It's never going away. Oh, I see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have like much thoughts about other people's marriages. Arranged marriages? Oh boy. I've never met anybody that's had that. Culturally here in the United States, I don't think that ever happens. Arranged marriages? Does that happen in the States very often? I've never met anybody in an arranged marriage. Sounds awful, but I have no first-hand experience with that. Yeah, like I don't know. Like I've just never met somebody that has done that or been a part of that. Sounds something I would not want to be a part of. Something that I would not want to impose anybody that on anyone that I have influence over. It just sounds weird. Happens in the Indian culture a lot here too. Okay. The Romani. Okay, so Kat watches a TV show about the Ramis, the Romanians that like, and she was watching that on TV today. And they were like, the girl had braces. I don't even know how old she was. She looked like she was 10 years old, but I think she was like 18, and the kid was she said she was 18. Kat told me that she was old to get married, and that she said that they're not called gypsies. It's something else. They're Romanians though. Yeah. We watched a whole TV show about this today. And there was a marriage on it, and I was like, wow, this is weird. Are those arranged marriages? They looked happy. I've never been a part of that. It just seems so wild to me. Ooh. Oh, that would have been exciting. That would have been a big W. Yeah, I'm just not in. I don't never met anybody involved with it. Doesn't sound like something I would want to be a part of. Sounds awful. Amish, Quaker, Mennonite. Okay. Yeah. Like if I met someone that was a part of an arranged marriage and they gave me a case on why it was good for them, I would certainly want to hear that argument, or I would like to hear and perhaps understand their position on that. Because that sounds so incredibly foreign to me. I don't want to spend. We're 600 away. I think I'm gonna have to let this go until tomorrow. Wait a minute. I don't know anything about Amish either. Like, that's what, Pennsylvania? That's a what? I've never. Wasn't Dwight Schrute's character loosely based off of like Amish in some way? I'm not really sure. I mean, my only context to Amish might be Dwight Schrute. That can't be right. That can't be right. That has to be wrong. Weird Al's Amish Paradise? Yeah, I don't know anything about Amish at all. Like, no, zero. I know a little bit about, like, there's 3 religions that I know a little bit about. I know about, just because of where I've lived and the way I grew up, but I know a little bit about Seventh-day Adventists. I know a little bit about Church of Latter-day Saints of George, LDS, SDAs, and JWs. I know a little bit about those 3 religions. LDS. Latter-day Saints. A DUI on a horse? All right, I'm calling it. I'm losing interest. 4:51. I gotta go feed my cats. I'm actually kind of hungry. All right, let's raid somebody. Who's streaming Marvel Strike Force? I'm done. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do Cosmic Crucible. Is it Pride Month or week or something? Wait, is it month or a week? Oh, June? June, July. Oh, so is it, or it's not, that's early then. Okay. It's tomorrow. Okay. Ah! What the hell is this shit? 160p video source? We got skeleton, dude. Alright. Alright, OG Diamond. There he is. I'll do it. Monday? Is that right? Monday? I turn that back? Monday. All right, you guys are the best. I'll be on tomorrow to do my Crucible. Smell you later, alligator. Bye.